You're watching Nation 1 TV News Hour, and my name is Odorgonno Elizabeth. True Worshippers Prophetic Dance Ministries Go, in partnership with Odorgonno Senior High School, has organized the Navigating Your Career Path conference under the theme, Your Passion, Your Path, Your Future, to equip students with the knowledge and confidence needed to make informed career choices.
Worshippers Prophetic Dance Ministries. This year happens to be our 13th anniversary. So the ministry, the board members, the members, the leaders designed a program for the youth, choosing the right career path for these youth. We have realized that most of the youth, their parents are dictating and telling them what to do or choosing the careers for them. Meanwhile, they might be good at a certain area, their passion, but probably some of the parents, because they wanted to become lawyers and doctors and they couldn't achieve it, they want their children also to toe on that path. But we would advise parents to leave the children or to get counselors to be able to help them to choose the right career. It's so important. Let's get counselors to help them. If you think you wouldn't be able to help our children to choose the right career, let's get resource people to be able to help them to choose the right thing or to follow their passion. The project we designed for Odorgonno Senior High School, we realized that the students are quite happy, and by the grace of God, True Worshippers True Worshippers have been able to impart in their lives, and we will try as much as possible that every year one of these career projects we would take it to some of the schools to help them and to open their eyes to do the right thing. The parents should make sure they have time to study their children and know their strengths and know their weaknesses. So the moment they discover their strengths, they should get people who are resource people to be able to help them to do the right thing or to choose a right career. And the teachers are living with them in school. Most of them have discovered a lot of things, so they should try and communicate with the parents as well. They should take notes, communicate with the parent, involve the parent in terms of the kids or the children or the youth choosing a right career. We would also request that the government try as much as possible to get counselors in all the secondary schools to help the school or to help the student to choose their right career or to do the right thing.
Sincerely, there's so much emphasis on grammar education since independence. But frankly speaking, this country can only move forward sincerely with the package of technical or vocational education, which we've disregarded, we've thrown away. Now we have to go back for it, polish it, and pick it on. Right now, the issue of ICT, computer technology, the issue of digital space is gaining momentum. Let's ask ourselves, how grounded are these people as far as grammar education is concerned?
That's right.
You see, now you see young people, pardon me, they are not so much enthused with grammar education. But when it comes to the aspect of digital space and digital knowledge, they are the peak. So if we give our young ones the next 3, 4, 5 years, and they are much confident and having their passion in what they do, they can turn things around. It's about time that we should stop being trying to disregard vocational, disregard technical. Those days are over. Now the hurdle is, I have technical education, I need ICT to polish it, then I'm airborne. That's the basics. I have vocational education, I'm good at home economics, I just need a little about ICT to add to it, I'm airborne. So parents, stakeholders, our lips should be very, very, very optimistic, never pessimistic, optimistic. Let's speak good to the situation so the young ones can imbibe in them that of a truth, they have a sound future to stay on to. Very, very important. You see, the school cannot stand alone. It has stakeholders, and such NGOs are very, very important. It helps shape the child holistically. It doesn't toe the child to one line. Since you were here from morning, I believe they've learned a lot beyond the classroom environment, and that alone is a plus in itself. So that attitude of book, recital, being rhythmic with your academic knowledge is no longer showing now, because now they've been exposed. And one thing is that innovation is a key to life. So sincerely, with such an imbibement that they've gone through, it's important for all NGOs to take a face in that direction. With skills, those that say they are not academically sound, with skills right now, you realize that even working in the government sector and somebody having a private enterprise and having the passion, realize the growth, the individual with in the private sector with the passion, you see that it's always attracting a situation, because the passion is there, the skill is there. He can polish grammar anytime in life, whether online learning, whether AI learning, whether further education, but still the passion is there. You see, that erroneous impression is I can speak good English, so I'm academically good. I think we need to push those targets away. The businessmen, the business owners and prime ownership in Ghana, pardon me, all humility, how educated are they? I don't want to mention names, but notwithstanding, they've made inputs. And they're not employing who? Graduates. Are you getting it? So it's about time that for the skills is a blessing in itself. Just add the recipe of what? Grammar, as and when, to it. And now you can learn grammar from your phone, from further studies, from university education. Now, if you are mature, you can still go for further education. You can still adapt at a later point in life. Or even through reciprocal education, your child can even teach you at home. How about that? Call it reciprocal socialization. So at the end of it all, the basic skills to me is so fundamental. So parents who have that perception that Koye science, my doctor ni Koye say, no, leave their child to move on his or her own. Visual arts is a blessing. Home economics is a blessing. But at the end of it, with the sciences, if it doesn't make it, becomes a burden. Now you have to look for remedial schools. The person cannot go back to do general arts and becomes a whole weight of a burden in disguise. So I just appeal to them. Home economics is so good. The courses there are many: dietitian, nutritionists. You can enter medical, you can enter the hospitality industry. It's diverse. Visual arts also diverse. Digital age technology. It involves a lot of these creators. So please, parents, once the child is moving at his pace, allow the child. Allow the child. Because at times, when they do that, you rather withdraw the child. When the child doesn't make it, then you, the same parent, rather castigate the child. The child feels that, well, if you had allowed me, for me to have done my visual arts, this retrogression wouldn't have happened. So parents contribute in a way. Allow the child. And you'll be surprised that all will be well with the child. You see.
Skills training is something that we should take very seriously, because it can help to reduce unemployment in so many ways. Because when you train one person in any skills area, the person is able to start a business and employ a lot of people at the same time. It's very simple, This is one of the ways that the economy can thrive. And not only training the person alone, but we also ask for capital funding to help people to start businesses with skills they have acquired, with whatever training they have. With my institution like this, we collaborate with NGOs to seek funding to fund participants when they go through our training, help them start businesses. As of now, we have like over, let's say, 50 people that we have funded, and we are doing a lot of. We also need to add a lot of supervision, because not only the capital that you have to give to them, you need to supervise them, you need to mentor them, you need to be there with them in the business that they are doing, help them succeed. By doing that, unemployment, at least, will solve a number of them in our society as well. Purposely, I came to rather encourage students who are into courses that have skills related, like home economics, visual arts, because most time people look down upon those courses. As we are preparing our BC graduates to enter into SS. We encourage parents to also look at those areas, because these are the courses that they come out with and have their skills set already. Even if they can't get jobs, they can start something with whatever they've had, creative stuff like sewing, catering, with the painting and all that, the skill, basketry, the things that they do in school, handiworks, is very important. It helps. If you ask me, I'm quite disappointed about what government is doing in terms of skills training and funding participants, because there should be strict kind of regulations attached to whatever they are doing. You can't just train people and give them money, go and start your business with no strict supervision, and I believe they are only pretending to do skills training, but it's an area that is very important, because it helps. When you look at Europe and America and all those countries that have developed, especially China and all these phones we are using, it's as a result of technical training. So we need to invest more into that area. That is where the jobs are. Because people finish school and they are at home, they are complaining there are no jobs, because they don't have the skills, and the government is also not helping. So that is.
I've learned that as students, we shouldn't rely on one source, and we should actually learn from different sources in order to become more knowledgeable, because knowledge is key, and knowledge is what will help us to be able to overcome many obstacles in life. I have also learned that as students, we should cultivate a habit of savings to also help us in times when we need money urgently. Since this program was so beneficial to all of us, and especially me, I would like that they'll come every month to feed us with such useful information, so that we'll be guided. We wouldn't feel alone in some places where we might have questions that nobody might be there to answer. When it comes to skills development, I think practical sessions will be much more important in helping us develop our skills. Yes, because sometimes you do not have the right facility, or we do not have the teachers who are specialized in that particular skills part to help us to polish our skills on our part. So I think that a practical hands-on involvement will help us polish our skills. Yeah.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.